I just went to the Dream Asia Food Festival. There's definitely some things I liked and I didn't like. This food festival was all about Asian culture and heritage. There was music vendors. They even had squid games. But there's some good and some bad, so let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I liked was these Chinese pork buns. All taken a recent trip to the Red Note app, and I've seen street vendors making these for breakfast. Pork and peppers. They go ahead and pour that delicious pork juice right on top. Absolutely gas. But something I didn't care for were these fruit skewers laced with sugar, mostly because the sugar never set right. It was thick and goopy, gets stuck in your teeth, and my dentist is gonna have an aneurysm. But that's okay, because right next door they had these beef skewers that were 4 for 15 bucks, and I also went ahead and got this curry noodle soup. Now the beef skewers, they were slightly tough, but an absolute banger and absolutely worth the money. While the curry noodle soup was actually pretty good, however the flavors were somewhat muted. But next I found this vendor that had bamboo flavored Pepsi from Japan, and while it was slightly skeptical, this one pretty much just tastes like Pepsi with an earthy flavor in the background. It was actually pretty good. Now when I come to these festivals, I normally get these Nutella filled waffles. This time they had a few different flavors. They had a pepperoni pizza one, they had a grilled cheese one, they have Oreo flavor, and I even saw one that was apple pie. They never let me down, and of course you gotta get the honeycomb ice cream as well. Plus, side note, I absolutely love this corgi. But something I was real conflicted about was these Japanese okonomiyaki bacon pancakes. The issue I had here is that they put way too much mayonnaise and not enough barbecue sauce. They definitely have this kind of almost squid flavor in the background. I always see these and really wanted to try them, but honestly it just wasn't for me. But something that was for me that I heavily searched for were these chow su pork buns. I highly recommend. Absolutely delicious, soft, warm, pillowy bun. That delicious chow su pork, absolutely fire. Then I got the pork and shrimp shao mai dumplings, which are usually my favorite in a place like this, and these did not disappoint. These are absolute flame as well. But then I went to all that noodle and I couldn't decide between the house special noodle and the chili garlic noodle. They told me that the chili garlic noodle was their top seller, so you know I had to rock with the top one, and of course that was the move because the noodles were actually cooked perfectly. The spice actually really elevated the dish. I mean, this entire bowl looked great and it was totally worth the money. Now as a bonus, I finally got my hands on one of these Dubai chocolate bars with pistachio filling, and I completely forgot about it till I got home. Kind of tastes like a crunch bar with a really nice soft pistachio filling, which kind of grew on me with every bite, so it's definitely an experience. Yo, I love Asian food so much, and this was actually a pretty good festival. Go check it out if you get the chance.